Modern Mahjong's here with a quick important update from the National Mahjong League. They updated their frequently asked questions tab and they included a discussion of misnamed jokers. In our Facebook group, Mahjong Community, there was a lot of discussion on whether the rule about misnamed tiles applies to misnamed jokers. First, let's start with what could a joker be called? A joker could correctly be called joker, same, or the name of the previous tile. Why would someone say same or the name of the previous tile? These are ways to not call attention to the fact that you're discarding a joker. Because if a player's not watching and they're just listening, they might not realize either that you need a pair or a single, or that maybe you're breaking up your hand and you don't need that joker, or you're playing defensively. So it is a way to not call attention to what you're discarding. If you correctly name a joker, it can never be called. It is a dead tile. So let's go over the general rule of miscalled tiles. If someone throws a tile and another player calls Mahjong on that tile and they had misnamed it, player A says 2 dot, but it was really a 4 bam, player A pays the winner 4 times the value of the hand and the others don't pay. And that 4 times is basically paying for the table. They're paying twice for throwing the winning tile and once each for the other 2 players. We have a lot of other videos and posts about this issue and we go into way more detail. As an aside, if you don't have Mahjong and you're just calling for an exposure and you're calling on a misnamed tile, your hand would be dead. What if the joker is what's miscalled? Do the rules apply? And the league posted this on their website today, and they answered, a misnamed joker may be called for Mahjong. This is the only time a joker may be called. The tile is called and the player declares Mahjong. The player, the misnamer, who discarded, pays 4 times the value of the hand. Others do not pay. And they go further to give an example. Player A discards a joker and calls it a 5 bam. So in order for it to be misnamed, that means the prior tile was not a 5 bam. Player B calls the 5 bam for Mahjong. According to the league, they wrote player B has Mahjong and player A pays them 4 times the value. Others don't pay. This is the only time a joker may be called. We find it very correct in the way the league applied the rule, in that player A that misnamed the tile now pays the winner 4 times the value. We completely agree with that. We like, kind of just to avoid confusion, rather than calling it Mahjong, we like to call it payment by penalty, because that reinforces that really you're not calling that joker. You're getting the win because the player who needed the tile that was named is calling Mahjong on that tile. So even if, let's say, John was the player who needed the 5 bam that was misnamed, and they're picking up the joker, they might not be able to display a valid Mahjong because that 5 bam might have been needed for a pair. So that's just a term of art that we use, but the league correctly applied the rule of misnamed tiles to when a joker is discarded and misnamed. We hope that you want to register to elevate your game. We have a series starting on Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time and continuing for 2 more weeks after that. It's a 3-part series being held by My Jewish Learning. You could register on bit.ly/Mahjong series. It's case sensitive with the M and the S capital, or scan that handy QR code. If you're in South Florida or looking for a way to get away in April, come visit us at the Fort Lauderdale Bridge Club. Registration is now open. Dara and Donna of Modern Mahjong are doing our card class. We're going to share information about the card. We're going to have a delicious lunch, and then we're going to have social games where players could register with a group or they could register individually and have a wonderful time playing Mahjong. This information is chock full of important information that you need for your games. So if you're not following us, what else are you missing out on? We invite you to tag your friends so they also don't miss out. We are Modern Mahjong on Facebook and Instagram, and our group, which is over 60,000 strong, is Mahjong Community. We also have a YouTube channel and our website, modernmahjong.com. You could visit and subscribe to get our emails. So with that, we hope you have a great day and a great game.